The idea behind Maewkhoo is to be a multidisciplinary design studio. So fashion is like one element of that. Like so is the furniture, like so is the branding, like the interiors, accessories, all that kind of stuff. We actually saw like a screeching black cat on the street, and it was just such a real and raw emotion.
So we used the cat for a while without like using any brand name, and then Maewkhoo came out of someone's mouth, and it was like, oh, this is exactly what we meant about it. It's a different way of like creating, you know. This is why we don't really pay attention to timeline. In terms of like we need to release like 2 or 3 collections a year. Like we start a lot of projects and we attribute the time that it needs for it to be done right. We released a Taiwan shirt, as we call it.
The whole idea was to conjure up ideas or like notions of what people believe, what will happen to you in the past life. And then like the Buddhist interpretation of that is really quite visual and striking. So it's like, you know, we saw that and we thought that, oh, this is really great. Like we could really perhaps tone it down a little bit. Like with a Bến Jrom, right? Like when you look at old like Bến Jrom, which costs like $500,000 baht, and so we just chose like certain elements and then change the sizing, change the style a little bit, but still enough for people to like still recognize it, right? It's like wow, like my grandma has this. There's so much culture and like so many good things actually happening in Thailand. And then we just pick and then we find like the right artists and then we sort of like guide them to reinterpret it, right? And the truth is in the beginning they're like, oh, this is never gonna work, it's never gonna work. And then when they see the finished product, they're like, shit, like this is fucking awesome.